Hello everyone, welcome to day 21 of the May Painting Challenge. I'm taking another loo day. I sprained my ankle at work, didn't get much sleep, went over to midnights, everything's just crazy right now. So today's just going to be more of a Hobbiton update as instead of progress update because I haven't really done anything. So getting to well, first up, get out my brush. On this brush, I swear to continue painting and try to complete my May painting challenge by the end of the month. There's my oath of moments. Back to him. So, talking narrative, I haven't been watching too many other people's videos just because of timing and working on stuff and just everything going on. I've been following a couple. I've been following a bunch that I haven't been commenting on. So I have been watching some. I do plan on watching a lot more later. Just computer problems and stuff. I'm not really committing to watching too many right now because I don't know if I even could. So, but as far as the narrative goes for mine, I don't necessarily have a storyline that I'm working on with my Tyranids for this challenge. It's more, I have to wait till I do some battle reports with some friends to get them involved. But with this week 3 challenge being completed, I have officially unlocked formations, which means when I play my giant game against my friend at 10,000 points, he didn't want it to be an apocalypse game, which is giant creatures and giant tanks and stuff. He just wanted it to be a lot of guys, to be a lot of points. So we're doing 10,000 points with no super heavies and no gargantuan creatures. Which for Tyranids, and he's playing Dark Angels, which are he's going mainly Terminators because he doesn't have any bikes. He's fielding, I think it's around 70 Terminators. So, yeah, he's got a lot of Terminators, and that's if he hasn't bought more since the last time I saw him. So, getting up to that, unlocking formations helps a lot. I'll be using the Spore Mine formation, which is 3 of the big mucilid spores, which use this. That's the body, and then it just has a whole bunch of tentacles coming from it. And where'd they go? I don't have any close, so I have to use the old one. And these are the old spore mines. So I take 3 of these big guys and 3 squads of 3 of these guys, and they all gain infiltrate, which means I can deploy them almost anywhere on the table. And they gain, on when they're destroyed, on a 4+, they go back into reserves. So if anyone knows how to play the game, that's really good. So I'm running 2 of those formations. I'm running a Synapse formation, which uses a Tyranid Prime and 3 squads of 3 warriors. Now typically I wouldn't use warriors, but because we're basically fielding everything we own at that point level, it's just another way to add them in. It gives them extra Synapse range, which Tyranids not in Synapse aren't good. They just kill themselves. They don't even have to worry about an opponent. They'll just do it themselves. And then the last formation is the Endless Swarm, which means my little guys come back on a 4+ when they're destroyed. So if he kills them, there's a chance they come back, and it just kind of goes from there. So those are the formations I have officially unlocked due to my week 3 challenge. So getting back to Hobbiton, I do have a more detailed story written for the passing of Little Tay. It's going to be a separate video on its own because it's needed. So before we go, I did go questing with a new member. So this is my newest member of the crew. And due to his horrible naming ability, the storyteller named him Hay. Because, yeah. Now he's a confrontation model. He's a scarecrow. He's just a scarecrow. He's a voodoo scarecrow, but he picked him up because he looked cool, and he doesn't really do anything because he's a scarecrow. And he's actually, for the purpose of this, he's going to be cursed. So we're going to do it kind of like a werewolf on a full moon. He transforms into this lovely guy. See if you can pick up his happy face. His great big smile. So he turns into this guy and starts terrorizing and trying to kill the rest of the crew. But the storyteller doesn't know that. And when they tell him that that's what's happening, he gets mad because they're telling stories, and that's his job. So that's the newest member of the crew. And they went out adventuring. So now we have to roll to see what they get. And hopefully no one else dies, because that would be sad. Just getting my stuff ready. So first up we have, I'll zoom out a bit. We'll go with the storyteller. There we go. 29. That's like unheard of. It's one short of the maximum amount. Then we'll go with Hay, because he clearly did a lot. So that's 5, 10, 16. Then we'll go with A. That's an even 20. Then we'll go with J. So there's 10, 24. And then we'll go with the other J. So there's 10, 15. I'm going to re-roll that one to see if I can get better. And I do. 22. I'm going to re-roll the 16, see if I can get higher than that. Nope. So that's what we're going to get. So now, let's see what happens to Hay. That's 4. He gets more money. J. That's a 6. Can't really see it off camera. That's a 6. So he gets more gold. The other J. Oh! J has been killed. And then A. A does nothing. So that's not good. So now we have the 2 guys. Yes. Yeah, 2. So 6, 12, 16. 10, 15, 17. Alright, so one of the J's is no longer with us. Sad face. Okay, so with the story, the storyteller found out that, I'll go into more detail in the other video, but he found out that the cave he's living on has the power to disconnect from the rest of the land with engines to power up, like a big engine to have it float. And so they've been spending all their money trying to get that to work, and they are going to go on the week-long fortification of the city to have the planet float and to arm it, so that if anyone attacks the town, there's a floating fortress. Well, not really fortress, it's a cave on a floating mountain. And it's going to be armed with automated turrets for when enemies come, the guards of the town can just be like, over there, and the turrets will start shooting. The automated fire will be controlled by the town, not by the storyteller, because we don't want random people just to start getting shot because he's bored. Because he's an orc, and that's quite literally what he would do. So, yes. So the week long will be the last week of the painting challenge. They're going to be fortifying their little base, and before they do that, they're going to purchase another companion and train him so that they can get the most out of it. So that's where we are with that, and we'll see you tomorrow.